The Indonesian government recently announced an increase in the minimum age for purchasing cigarettes from 18 to 21 years old and a complete ban on the sale of cigarettes through e-commerce platforms. This measure, signed by President Joko Widodo, takes effect immediately and represents a significant step in Indonesia's ongoing health regulations reform. The new regulations aim to strengthen the country's healthcare system by reducing young people's access to tobacco, thereby curbing addiction. Indonesian Health Minister Budi Gunadi Sadikin welcomed the changes, noting that they would help lower the country's high smoking rates and reduce the associated health problems and deaths. In addition to raising the minimum purchasing age, the new regulations implement several stringent measures to restrict tobacco sales. Notably, vendors are now prohibited from selling single cigarettes, a practice often exploited by young smokers due to financial constraints. Furthermore, businesses are barred from selling cigarettes within 200 meters of schools and playgrounds, reducing students' exposure to tobacco products. E-commerce platforms and social media are also targeted by the new rules. The sale of cigarettes and e-cigarettes through these channels is explicitly banned, and related advertising on social media is restricted. These measures aim to eliminate online avenues for tobacco product distribution and diminish their market presence. Merchants violating these regulations face penalties ranging from written warnings to advertising suspensions. While the introduction of new regulations to curb smoking in Indonesia has garnered significant attention and support, some anti-smoking groups and individuals argue that these measures may not be sufficient to substantially reduce the country's high smoking rate. They are urging the government to adopt more rigorous and detailed strategies to ensure effective enforcement. Suggestions include stricter age verification processes, such as requiring valid identification like ID cards, to prevent minors from purchasing cigarettes. Indonesia, one of the world's largest tobacco producers, also has one of the highest smoking rates globally. According to the World Health Organization, approximately 70 million adults in Indonesia are smokers, and smoking-related deaths reach around 290,000 annually. The Indonesian government's efforts in tobacco control did not happen overnight. The government has been seeking to amend the tobacco laws since 2018, but has encountered strong resistance from the tobacco industry, resulting in slow progress. However, the government has not given up its efforts and has taken various measures to curb the smoking trend. For example, in recent years, the Indonesian government has repeatedly raised tobacco taxes and used economic means to increase the price of cigarettes, thereby reducing consumers' willingness to purchase. In 2022, Indonesia increased tobacco taxes by 12%, resulting in an average 35% increase in cigarette sales prices. This year, tobacco taxes were raised again by 10%, further increasing the economic cost of smoking.
Tune in every Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. for Qingxiao View, the Business Bridge.